Hello everyone, this is Pedro Baez from Go for Glory Stable. Today is June 29th, 2025, and this video is about the babies. So the 2-year-olds that we have in the barn that are training down right now. Um, uh, Gonna keep this short. Gonna keep this short and sweet, and let's get started. So we're gonna get started with Adios My Lindy. So Adios My Lindy, she is with Paul Kelly. She trained last week on Thursday at uh, Vernon Downs, not this past Thursday, the Thursday before. And then so what happened was she broke a couple times. She broke around the first turn and she broke again in the second turn. And so she's, it was with the mud flying in her eyes, stuff like that. But even so, even she's doing great, like physically she's fine. She's healthy. She's strong. Speed, power, she's got it all. I mean, she can trot out of her mind as far as power is concerned. Right now, I was talking to Paul yesterday. It's really like he says she's going through like typical trot and filly things. So basically, he just wants to get her mentally locked in. So right now, she's doing great. She's just kind of um, she's kind of fighting Paul a little bit here and there, as far as like when training and stuff like that. And so he just wants her to kind of relax, understand what her job is. Paul's there to help her. He's there to take care of her, and we're um, just go out there and trot. Just go out there and do what you do. Work with the driver and do great. So she's and this is normal. So like everything I'm saying to you is it's not it's not like a negative thing. It's very common, especially with fillies, where sometimes they get a little high strung. Um, so uh, so that's pretty much it. So, but there's no issue at all. Like today is June 29th, so we have plenty of time. Her big races are in September, like in the second half of September into October. So in the Massachusetts Sire Stakes. So with her, Paul just he's given her he called it like a mental break. He's given her a little mental break last week, and then he'll probably start her up again maybe this week or the week after with training, fast training miles. He just wants to mentally get her in the right place, just so um, like I said, we have the time anyway, so I'm just gonna use it. Not gonna rush her. There's no reason to rush her right now, not at all. And this is typical Paul Kelly uh, training style with the babies, especially with Massachusetts breds, where um, we have a longer runway. Where he's not gonna, if he doesn't have to push them, he's not gonna push them. So she's doing fine. But that's her thing. She's getting a little mental break right now. Physically, no issue at all. Power, no issue at all. She's good. Durango, we talked last on the last video, so she was sold. Um, 2 weeks ago on Monday. So everyone, you'll see that on your June statements. Um, Moving on to the next one, which is Geologic. So Geologic, he trained yesterday, 28th at Vernon Downs, and that was his last tune-up. So he's ready to go. So um, Geologic will be making our first baby qualifier for Go for Glory Stable 2025 next week. Barring weather or anything like that, he will be making his qualifier next week at Vernon Downs. So that's a big day for us. I kind of was hoping to be at like Meadowlands because I know I went with Steve, not Steve. I met with a couple of guys last year, and we went to Meadowlands baby races. I forgot what they call it, breakfast with the babies, and they have free breakfast and everything. But Paul's going to Vernon. He said he's gone to Vernon like 30 years, and it's actually a great track, 70. So it's basically a mile track, and that's where he'll be qualifying Geologic. So I don't know if we can watch it live. I don't know. I don't even know if there'll be a replay, so we might just have to hear from Paul. But let's see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's big news. So he's doing everything right. There's no reason. There's no re. He's Paul asks to go fast. He goes fast. He does. He asks him to do this. He does this. He asks him to go quicker. He does this. He's just doing whatever Paul asks, and it's to the point where it's like, all right, there's no reason. There's no reason to keep waiting with him anymore. He's he's gonna get going. So let's see the qualifier next week, and let's good luck everyone. I know we own a lot of him, Go for Glory, like 45% in total. So uh, I know a lot of people are on him, so that's a big deal. So that's next week. I don't know when the qualifier is, so I gotta check. Uh, but we'll see. So so that's Geologic for next week, and the next thing, the next horse that we have to talk about as far as baby's concerned is Steel of the Century. And similar to Geologic, he won't be going. I don't think he's going to qualify next week, but he'll be qualifying probably the week after. He's a pacer. He was the only reason why he's a little bit behind is because of that cut he had on his leg in Florida with Paul Reed. Um, but he's doing great. So he's been in like 206. Geologic went in 204. Forgot to mention that he went in 204 on Saturday yesterday. Um, Steel of the Century's been in 206 and 205 or 206, and yeah, he's good. He's good. He's the Century Farrell, so I don't. I'm curious to see how those do, and we should be hearing about his qualifier probably not next week, but probably the week after, and so that'd be big. So I know we have a lot of people on him as well. So he's in Ontario, so that'd be interesting to watch kind of like the circuit he goes on, grassroots, sire stakes, the overnight stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, things are heating up. Second chapter, he was gelded, castrated, gelded slash castrated on Wednesday, um, Wednesday the 25th. All went well. So right now he's just gonna, so 25th. So he's probably gonna hang out until next weekend probably, and not be doing much, just probably jogging. And and then Paul will resume uh his faster training miles probably in that second week of July. Um, so that second week of July, and then I'm not gonna be Nostradamus here and try to predict when Paul's gonna qualify him. Paul works in mysterious ways, so we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, I would imagine if all goes well, I mean, at some point in July he might qualify. Uh, but yeah, he's similar to Geologic. He's been doing everything fine. I mean, I think his last training mile was in 207, and he did it easy. He did it really easy. I mean, he's flying through the wire. He wanted to go. He wanted to do it again. So yeah, he's doing great. He's a gelding now, so he's joining the club of Moneyman and some of the other Geologic who's a gelding. So but yeah, so that's the story with the babies, and um, this is kind of how it goes. So just sometimes, it depends what it is. Sometimes babies get started a little quicker in June, earlier in June, especially with some of the sire state schedules kind of starting earlier and earlier now for the 2 year olds, which is not normal. Usually they start in July. Now they're starting in like mid June or earlier June, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, this is kind of how it goes, and yeah, I always say for everyone, you always want my this is just my personal recommendation is you don't want to only have racehorse and overnight racehorses, claimers and horses conditioned racehorse. You don't want that to be the only thing you have. You got to always have at least 25% to 40% of your stable to be with babies. And you're probably like, well, I don't want to wait 8 months. I don't want to take the risk. And what if they don't turn out to be anything? What if it's you gotta they are the home run swing. So the overnights are kind of hitting you singles and doubles and triples and giving you action every week, and you're getting purses and you're getting money that way. With these are the ones that give you the chance of glory. These are the ones that give you the chance of like a money man. We have money man. They give you a chance of a horse like money man, a chance like skybox, where if you have to buy them from someone, you have to pay a fortune. So it's with the yearlings, you have a chance to get a really nice stakes racehorse and a really nice raceway horse when they're older afterwards. So yeah, don't go crazy with everything with your whole barn being full of babies, but you gotta always have like I would say 25 to 40% of your barn. It's got to be some babies taking home run swings every year, um, and you'll see the time flies. So it goes quicker. It goes by quicker than you think. So anyway, have a good. So we don't have any babies available right now. We will in the fall. We will. We'll be buying again in the fall. hopefully we want to get some pacers too, and we'll uh, just keep it rolling every year with the babies. So yeah, you got to have them. There's nothing like stakes racing. Me personally, I love them. Um, but yeah, it's heating up. So we'll keep you posted and have good luck.